So day 4, see if we were raided or not. It should have been okay if we were. Roman, an armed Roman plus 1 board would be enough at this stage. No, we weren't. Don't seem to get raided very much in this scenario. So day 4. So Roman's sleep. Everybody eats tomorrow because Roman's on his every odd day, and these two are on days 5, 8, 11. So Bruno, we can keep going on the cigarettes. Arica, can she do anything? So we're good on components, we're short on wood, so it looks like just a wood run. Now we're going to need to cook, or we want to cook some food tomorrow, so we're going to make a cooker. And of course Bruno's going to do all the cooking because it's cheaper when he does it. And bringing back that 10 water means that we've got enough to cook with. So he's done there. I'm going to hold off from making the meds until I see if we have a need for them. Because there's no need for trading right now. I tend to make these for trading usually, but if somebody gets sick, we need one of these, we'll make them. So I just hold off on that. So Arica's finished making the cooker. Okay. So somebody has to leave the house, and we want that to be Bruno. We'll get him to cook some meals first. That way we're ready to go tomorrow. So the 1 carrot, yeah. So it's okay Bruno leaving the house because he'll be tired tomorrow, but it means yeah, we can catch up with the sleep, no problem with 1 bed. Will you help me? So he's got to leave the house and help somebody out. So that gives us a morale bump. And tonight we were only going to be having Roman guarding anyway, and Bruno's sleeping so there's no harm there, and we can catch up on our sleep. So we got a content out of it. I don't think he's ever content. So we got 4 meals. That sees us through day 5 up to day 7. That sees us through to day 8. So we're good. Now in terms of what we want to build next, I guess there's no harm getting the more boards in. We're going to get hit by the crime spree at about day 10 or 11. It's something we have to do. But also something we could do or think about doing is getting food production going. But it's a bit of a slog because we've got 3 characters and we've only got 10 pockets each. And it's a bit of a slog just getting everything home. But also getting a hatchet would really help on the wood situation. And that's a lot of wood and 2 stacks of components. So we can end the day there. So I'm going to go back here and just keep mining this for now. So he's guard, she's scavenge, and go. Oh, she heard us. So she's going to get her brother, which is a problem. I thought we could do that with... so we want 2 of these, don't we? And the rest would... Okay, she's got to run. I guess she heard the door getting banged open there, but anyway, we're fine. Because when we go back, if we go back, they're Diablo. So day 5, would have thought we'd have been raided more by now. Again. Alright, Roman back to Roman to sleep. Now he can sleep tonight, so he's fine. So we can get some boards in. Everybody's eating today as well. I don't think we can get any more in. Nope. Okay, well, let's get people fed. Arica needs to eat. So she can just wait until he wakes up. So Bruno's done there. He needs to eat. So really not much more to do today now. Knowing that we just need more wood here to get this going, but also... Yeah, we're just going to bring wood home and get the hatchet. So we need 8 wood plus 5 wood for the hatchet, so that's 13. So that's 7 stacks of wood, and then we've got the hatchet, because we need 5 wood to make the hatchet. It uses all our components up, but so I think that's the plan. Go to either the airport or the Shelled School and get the hatchet made. So nothing more to do today. Wait for visitors, see if we get any. Switch these 2 over. Remember to feed Roman, and we've got the can to do that. So we'll just do all those things. If we don't get any visitors, I'll see you tonight. So here we are at the end of the day. Indeed, there were no visitors, so we remembered to feed Roman. We switched these 2 over so that only Bruno is tired, but he's sleeping tonight anyway. He's guarding and she's scavenging, and we're going to go to the airport because we've got no can, or I think we've got 1 can left, but we need carrots, and the airport has carrots. So we're going to go there. No preparation needed, and away. Alright, so we're going to use this one here as our consolidated pile. And the carrots are down here, so we need to drop down here. Now once you drop down here, you can't get out without digging through this pile, so you want to do this early. So a couple of piles here that you want to pick up first. So we just want to clear this whole bottom area before doing anything else. And a pile to dig through here. Okay, pile done. So just a couple of doors to force, and then we can get back up to here. And here's our most important thing for now, what we really came for, and that's these 2 carrots. We're full, so let's go back up. So we're coming up to 1 o'clock, so we've got a couple of hours, and so we've got time to go over to just past the plane and see if we can get the stuff from the soldier's hut. So let's do that. So we just want this soldier here not to be in this room, then we can run in and then run out again. Which is another advantage with Arica, in that we can run with her and he can't hear us, so he doesn't get aggroed. Although crashing through the door, I would have thought he could hear that just like in the ruined villa, but he didn't. Okay, so we're good. Even if he does come back, we're out of here. Because if he's sitting here, we just have to wait till he gets out of the way. So the most important pile is this one. It's the one with the meds in. Although for electrical parts and parts, getting into that soldier hut plays a part. If you want to, if you have a need for those things, which we will do later. So I think we're good with that. So just remember that we need to come back to here next time. But what we need is, we just need a lot of wood from this run. So as long as we've got wood, we're fine. And we do. Just got a bit of time. Just clean this up so we've only got one pile here. And given we've got a little bit more time, it's just means less work next visit. So, well, we're going to come back here anyway, so that'll do for now. So day 6, and we're liable to see Franco again today. We're not too strong from a trading perspective, but I think we've got enough to buy what we need. So armed Roman with a couple of boards, that was enough. So we got 4 meds to trade. So I think, just in case he does come, let's get some bandages ready, because that'll make sure that we get everything he's got. Okay, so she's finished on the bandages, so if Franco does come, we've got a fair bit to trade, we should be alright. So we just need to switch these 2 over. There's nobody to feed today. Roman eats tomorrow, the other 2 eat the next day, or the following day. So we just wait for Franco. And here he is, 950, so let's get what he's got, and we'll be able to make the hatchet by then. Well, we can make the hatchet now actually, but... So we want all that. Another 2 cans. I think we should be able to... Oh, and another 2 of these, so we can remake, or sorry, make 2 more bandages. Actually, we don't need this much meat. And she can start making 2 new bandages. So if necessary, we'll just wait for her to finish with the bandages if we need more tradables. No carrots, but he's got 2 cans. That could be useful. But let's just focus on what we do want. We don't want that. Yeah, I'll take the cans. Now we're going to get more meds at the Shelled School anyway. We could trade these bullets because by the time we get guns, we're going to be picking up bullets as well. So that's always good. So that's all we really need or want. And then we're done. And we're good. So there's nothing else really. No. Okay, we're done. So now, among other things, we can get the hatchet made, which we have to do the upgrade here for. Now we can get Arica to sleep, and Roman can carry on there. So we got Bruno finished with the upgrade here, and we got Roman finished making this. So let's get Roman on the cigarettes. Meantime, we can get the hatchet made. Okay, so Bruno's finished there, and Roman's still cranking away at the cigarettes. There's nothing more we need to do today now. Nobody eats. Now, what I had Bruno make was a hatchet, and I also had him make 2 saw blades. Because we're going to need one at the ghost house. We also need one at the Shelled School when we do our run around there. So that's 2 locations that we can now get meds from when we go back there. Remembering we've also got a can at the ruined villa as well. So we can end the day there. Nobody needs feeding, she's sleeping, he's good, and he eats tomorrow, and nothing more to do, I think. Let's just have a look at our situation here. So we've got no components. We can make a rat trap if we bring back components, and we need components for our final board, which wouldn't be a bad idea because we have to get this in place eventually. And also think about this upgrade, which is components. But for now, I think we need to go back to the airport. So that's what we'll do. End the day there. So it doesn't really matter who goes, except for he needs to guard. Take her, he can sleep, no preparation needed, and go. So there's 3 piles to dig through here. We've done the one down here, so we've got a couple more. There's one here. Now all this does is give us access to that pile there, and all that pile has is some components and wood. There's not anything we need with any urgency unless you want components and wood, of course. But this one's the same. It just gives you components and wood here. So she's done there, and we can now pick up these these components and wood. This one usually has a broken guitar in it, among other things. Sometimes a broken gun. Oh, diamond. So I think we get do we get the port? I think we might get the port in this run. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just run back here, pick up all these piles that we can see and consolidate them back here. Okay, it's 1:50 and we just picked up our final couple of pieces of wood. So the only thing I didn't do is dig through this pile, which we could make a start on now and actually probably get it done and then get out of here in time, but we can do it next visit. It's only wood and components behind there. So what we need is the 2 carrots for the food. Now we're gonna need parts to make rat traps. We're gonna start needing these eventually. We can start to bash up things in the house and get wood, so what we're gonna end up short of is components. So let's take that and start beating up the furniture in the house with a hatchet tomorrow and see what we can make. Okay, day 7. Alright. Okay, let's we've got day 7, so let's put her to sleep. Bruno needs to cook something. As Roman's eating today. So Bruno's done there, so he's sad, which is going to be the feeding situation. But we'll be able to fix that relatively soon. But we need to get we need a longer term solution for our food. So let's see what we can do. So one thing we've got is we got the hatchet, so we can start bashing down furniture here. So I'm just going to run around and break up all the furniture, and then I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so it's 12 ton. I just finished bashing up all the furniture. I got Bruno to help out because he finished on the cigarettes. So we can now get Roma to sleep because Arica's just woken up as well. And let's see what we can do. So I'm guessing that sad status will go away once we eat tomorrow, but we'll see. So we can get the final board in. We need to start thinking about security, so let's do that. Chopping up the furniture added 30 wood and 21 firewood. So that's quite a bit. And the question is what next? Now food's going to be our issue, and we also need to get this upgraded at some point as well so we can get the door in. I don't think from a security perspective we're in any great rush until the crime spree hits, which is about day 11 I think. So we've got 4 days to get this upgraded and to get the door in. So we've got enough electrical parts for that, and currently got enough parts. Wooden components is going to be the issue because we need to do some other things as well. So just checking that we've got everything we need from the cigarette machine. Yep. So we got a choice here. We can hang off and go for the upgrade, or we can start getting some rat traps in, which uses up all our parts. So I think we're going to do that. Just get the food coming in. So I just got Bruno down to make the second one. So he'll place that there. Back when they're both finished. So 420, they're both done, so we can now get them seated. So that's half of our food production done. The next half being the carrot machine, which is and upgrading the workstation here. That's going to be a long haul. So yeah, parts and a lot of components. So we can end the day there. We're both eating tomorrow. They both, everybody's rested. So let's do that. Okay, so we've got a choice. We can go to the Shelled School, which is a new location. That'll help us with the parts, or we can go back to the ghost house. So let's do that because now we've got a saw blade, and we can get to that back part and see what is down there. So let's do that. We've got sleep in bed, scavenge, guard, prepare, one saw blade, and go. So this is the part we couldn't get into in our first trip here. So just quickly looking at what we couldn't get earlier on. A lot of components, a lot of wood. 3 meds, some more wood. And a mixed bag of stuff. So all I'm going to do is move all this stuff up to the consolidated pile, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so we're back at our consolidated pile and just dropping off the last load. So we want the meds. I don't know. This would be useful seeing as we've got the rat traps, because that would mean that we don't have to use 3 meat for the seeding of the rat traps. 10 water, we're going to need that. Now 2 parts, given our need for parts, that's not a full stack, but I'm just wondering if that's worth taking. Trade. I'm going to need that sooner or later, and just for now I think we're going to have to come back and just do a full component run, along with parts and everything. So let's go there. I'm going to call an end to the episode there rather than run too long, and I'll be back for one more episode and try to back in days 8 through about 12, and we should be feeling reasonably comfortable. We're in a position where we can see the war out without too much trouble. So, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.